What's going on, everybody? This is Jaden, and welcome back to a new reaction video. And today we are reacting to Doctor Who Season 4, Episode 11. It's been forever since I've reacted to Doctor Who, and that's not on my part. That's just the way that I'm watching the Whoniverse. So it has been quite a while since I've reacted to Doctor Who. So we're gonna see what happens in this episode. Last episode was the episode where they went to the planet, the Diamond Planet. That was an interesting episode. That was a very interesting episode. But let's see what happens in this episode called Turn Left. And I want to give a shout out to one of my Patreons because I recognize their name. I'm just going to shout out all my Patrons, but there's one particular that I want to shout out, and that is okay, so Seth is a Patreon, Zoe J, Connor, and X. But there's one person called Kevin Brown, and I think Kevin Brown might be a public subscriber. When you go to your YouTube studio, you can check who's a public subscriber of you. I'm not sure. I might be making that up, but I do recognize his name, and he's my first Patreon ever. So I do want to give a shout out to Kevin Brown. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I hope you continue to support me, no matter how it is, no matter if it's Patreon or YouTube. You know, you can support me however you want. And yeah. So this is my second Doctor Who reaction that will be on Patreon. And I do kind of feel bad for those of you who did join my Patreon for Doctor Who, because I haven't really been uploading Doctor Who. Again, not my fault, it's just the way I'm doing it. But hopefully those who join Patreon do like my Sarah Jane and Torchwood reactions too. It's just, if you're planning on joining it just for Doctor Who, I wouldn't join it yet. Just saying, like, I wouldn't join it. So I'm going to be reacting to episode 11, episode 12, episode 13, and that's the end of season 4 basically, but there's a bunch of specials. So then episode 14, and then that'll be it. That'll be it for now. So if you're planning to join my Patreon just for Doctor Who, I will advise you to maybe join in like May because I don't know, just because that's when a bunch of the Doctor Who episodes will be uploaded already. But if you do like my Sarah Jane, you can join whenever you want. And also, if you're like, it's just if you're planning to binge my Doctor Who reactions, I wouldn't join it yet. If you want to get your money's worth, but if you want to support me, then go ahead. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm excited for this episode called Turn Left. So yeah, let's see what happens. Full reaction on Patreon. Okay, but this is not Earth, is it? I mean, it's like the future. Oh, the doctor's there.
No thanks. But you're good. I can see a man. The most remarkable man.
The doctor?
How did you meet him?
You're supposed to tell me.
I see the future. Tell me the past.
I was a secretary at a place called H.C. Clements.
Oh.
Jabal Chowdhury. He runs that little photocopy business, and he needs a secretary.
I've got a job.
As a temp, this is permanent. It's 20,000 a year, Donna.
H.C. Clements.
20,000 a
Is in
year.
the city. It's nice. It's posh. So stop it. When did you choose?
It won't take long. Just turn right. We'll pop in and see Mr. Chowdhury. Sister Suzette can introduce you.
I'm going left. If you don't like it, get out and walk.
If you turn right, you'll have a career, not just filling in.
That's literally at the crossroads of a decision.
Because you think you'll meet a man with lots of money and your whole life will change.
What's on my back? Make the choice again, Donna Noble, and change your mind. Turn right.
What is that?
Turn right. Turn right.
Oh my god.
Well, let me tell you, sweetheart, city executives don't need temps except for practice. Turn right.
What? Why?
And change
Oh
the
no!
world.
What's gonna happen? Oh no! What's this called? Turn left. Oh, okay.
Mr. Chowdhury! Mr. Chowdhury! She gets all the love.
What's wrong with her?
What is it?
Sorry?
Someone spilled a drink on me.
No.
Why do you keep looking at my shoulder? What's wrong?
I don't know.
Oh, don't tell me you're getting all spooky again.
What the hell is that? 10 Livingston, that's what? Spending our money on decoration.
Oh.
I mean, how much did that cost?
I forget what
Flying, it's really
I forget. I think that was the special. Maybe I forget what it was used for, or I don't remember. Oh, okay. So would the doctor still be there?
The evidence to say he managed to stop the creature. Some sort of red spider.
Mm.
Blew up the base underneath the barrier, flooded the whole thing. Over.
And where is he now? Over.
We found a body, sir.
Whose body?
Hit him. Over.
I think so. Just didn't make it out in time.
The doctor? Oh. What? So how is she supposed to get the doctor back? I don't know what direction they're gonna go in. So I don't know if any of this is real.
What did they find? Sorry, did they find
What?
I don't know. Bloke called the doctor or something.
I knew she was coming because the thumbnail of like next episode, but still,
He's dead.
how is she here? Like, how is she?
Sorry, did you know him?
That's Rose Tyler.
I mean,
Sack me! I'm your personal assistant!
You don't have to make a scene. Just come downstairs and we can have a little talk.
Oh, I'll make a scene, all right in front of a tribunal. And the first thing I'm going to say is wandering hand.
It sounds impossible, but the entire hospital has
Oh, okay.
The Royal
First
House
up.
no longer exists. It's not been
Wait a
destroyed.
minute, wasn't this season 3?
It's simply gone. Reports from bystanders say that the
This doesn't make
rain
any
lifted up
sense.
around the hospital.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
To confirm, the Royal Hope Hospital was returned to its original position, but with only one survivor.
Oh.
The only person left alive is medical student Oliver Morgenstern.
And there were these creatures, like rhinos, talking rhinos in
Oh shoot. So everyone died?
there were hundreds of them that we
Because the doctor wasn't there, maybe?
running out of air. A colleague of mine gave me
Oh, wait. Let me pause real quick. So I think the star was the season 3 special. Yeah, the star was the season 3 special. This is season 3, episode 1. I thought the star was the season 4 special, but it wasn't. Season 3 was when he first met Martha. Or no, season 3 special was when he first met Donna, and then the season 3, this episode is when he met what's her name, Martha. So I guess this is like if the doctor had died on that night of the red spider looking creature thing. This is what would happen if he wasn't here, if he died.
Martha Jones, and she died.
Martha Jones is not alive.
A hole punch and a raffle ticket.
Yeah, well,
Maybe that's why what's her
won't take a penny off
Rose
that
keeps
now.
showing up every now and then.
Alright, or something. Sarah Jane, her name
Oh.
was Sarah Jane Smith.
Sarah Jane Smith was a freelance investigative journalist, formerly of Metropolitan magazine. Her body was recovered from the hospital late this afternoon.
What business does she have being at that hospital?
I've got
Sarah Jane?
Luke,
I'll get chips.
Luke?
Last of my wages.
Good thing I watched Sarah Jane, you know? This stuff does
his
connect.
Teenage friends Maria Jackson and Clyde Langer. It is feared that they also perished.
At the hospital? Why were they at the hospital at that time? But the thing is, they didn't die in the show, so it doesn't make any sense. If they were, I don't know, like if season 2, episode 1 of Sarah Jane, but it doesn't, you know, they can't really, I don't know. Oh,
people keep on doing that. Looking at my back.
What sort of people?
People in the street. Strangers. I just catch them sometimes, staring at
right, because you're not supposed to be here. This isn't
Like,
your
we're looking at something.
original timeline or whatever.
And then I
So because the doctor died ages ago. The ears. Because the doctor died, like, because the doctor died, Sarah Jane dies, and all the kids die, and Martha dies.
No, I shan't. It's Christmas.
How was the sofa?
Oh, yeah. Not so good, really. Oh, God.
So I guess this is our doctorless episode. Because I think there's always like one episode in each season that doesn't have a doctor, I think. I don't know. So last episode there was barely any Martha. This episode there's no doctor. What object? Oh, this is the season 4 special. Oh, it crashed! It crashed! The queen and her pugs. Or, I'm so sorry, not pugs. The queen and her corgis. I don't know why I said pugs. I knew it was corgis. Ooh.
Leeds? I'm not moving to Leeds. I'm afraid it's Leeds, or you can wait in the hostel for another 3 months.
We've been here for 8 weeks already. I had a nice little paper shop in Shepherd's Bush. All gone now. So,
We gotta share a house.
upstairs, we
Oh,
have
they got a lot of
Max
kids
and
too.
family, 7 of them.
Oh!
Family. Good kids. Except that one. You be careful of him. I'm joking.
We're living in the kitchen.
You got camper beds. You got the cooker you keep warm. You got the fridge you keep cool. It's good.
What about the bathroom?
Nobody lives in the bathroom.
No, I mean, is there a rota?
Oh my god. Oh yeah. That story was in America? I think I remember. I just don't remember. I think it was shown. Why doesn't America let you guys move there though?
Aliens.
The fat people were super cute. If they weren't that cute, I would think that story was super weird. But because they were so cute, it made up for it. I remember.
Who is she? Even the bees are disappearing. You don't see bumblebees anymore. That sort us out.
I'm telling you for the last time to button it. If I hear one more sea shanty,
Oh, of course.
Always love to sing songs. Easy come, easy come.
Oh, be quiet. Why were they shooting like that?
Stay here. Everyone, stay.
Oh, I know they're not shooting at people. They're just what?
You crazy or what? It's this Atmos thing. It won't stop. It's like gas. It's
Oh.
Sorry. I thought I saw. Call yourself a soldier. Pointing guns at innocent women.
We're lucky it's not so bad here. Britain hasn't got that much.
How does she know about all this
All
stuff?
over Europe, China, South Africa. They're getting choked, I guess.
Oh, America. America, 6 billion people turn into fat though.
Yeah, they're trying right now. This little band of fighters on board the Sun Tyrant ship. Any second now.
I do like all these callbacks.
That was the Torchwood team.
Oh, okay.
Cooper, Yanto Jones.
There we go. You hear the little.
And Captain.
Oh, let me pause this real quick. I think Sarah Jane was at the hospital because there was no doctor to be at the hospital, so that's why Sarah Jane was there. Like here, Torchwood was there for the Sontaran strategy game or whatever. The Sontaran ship, Torchwood took the doctor's place, but then most of Torchwood died. But yeah, because the doctor isn't there, our spin-offs are taking over. It'd be cool if we saw that instead of just mentioning it. It'd be really cool if we saw that, but I guess not.
I've been pulled across from a different universe because every single universe is in danger.
Oh.
It's coming, Nana. It's coming from across the stars and nothing can stop it.
what is?
The darkness.
What darkness?
Oh, don't.
I don't know, the way they're talking about this is like Dawn is gonna die at the end of the season. That's the way they're setting this up. Nobody's gotta die. Doctor, you can just send people off on their. Well, Martha didn't die. That was actually Martha didn't die.
You're gonna die.
What? Why are you telling her that? But yeah, she'll die. But then we'll have another version of her, probably.
Is the new law. England for the English, etc.
Oh!
They can't send us home. The oceans are closed. They build labor camps.
I know, but Labour.
That's how it works now?
Still, we'll have more room.
Labor camps. That's what they called them last time.
Oh!
What do you mean?
Oh! What's wrong with her?
You were right. You said I should have worked harder at school.
This is 100% your mom's fault. I don't like that woman. I never have. Look how she's looking at me.
Ah, it must be the alignment.
What's wrong?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it can't be the lens, because I was looking at Orion, the constellation of Orion. You take a look and tell me, what can you see?
Where?
Well, up there in the sky.
Well, I can't see anything. It's just black.
Well, I mean, it's working. The telescope is working.
Well,
Looks like planets and stuff getting
It's
erased.
going out. Oh, my God. No, no. The stars are going out.
The stars are leaving.
Across too many different realities, trust me, the wrong word in the wrong place can change an entire causal nexus.
Oh,
She talks like that. A lot. And you must be
like the doctor.
Miss Noble.
Don't know.
Captain Arisa Magumbo. Thank you for this.
I forget the TARDIS is alive in some weird way.
yeah, to check the perimeter.
When is she getting a... I don't know why I said she, but usually people say she when it's like a boat or car or train. But when is she getting a makeover? When are they getting a makeover? When's the TARDIS getting a makeover? Maybe he'll get a remake with the new Doctor.
Still trying to help.
Or by the end of the season, at least.
And it belonged to the Doctor.
He was a Time Lord, last of his kind.
But if he was so special, what was he doing with me?
He thought you were brilliant.
Don't be stupid.
Seems to be in a state of flux.
Oh.
Does that to me? I don't know. Sort of thing the Doctor would say.
You liar! You told me I was special! But it's not me! It's this thing!
Oh, she'll kill it in a horror movie. She would kill it in a horror movie.
It's like reality is just bending round you.
Because of this thing!
No, we're getting separate readings from you. You're going to travel in time.
Oh.
TARDIS has tracked down the moment of intervention. Monday the 25th, 1 minute past 10 in the morning. Your car was on Little Sutton Street.
And she's gonna erase herself out of existence.
Heading towards Griffin's Parade, you need to turn left. It's the most important thing. You've got to go back, turn left. Have you got that, Donna? 1 minute past 10. Make yourself a turn left.
How do you know it's gonna work?
Oh, yeah, we don't. We're just guessing.
Oh, you could if you want.
Good luck.
Oh, okay, they are using the TARDIS.
1 minute past 10.
That's cool. The lights are flickering like the TARDIS does. I like that little touch.
You mean this whole world is gonna blink out of existence? But that's
Yes.
not dying. Because a better world takes its place. I don't die. If I change things, I don't die. That's right, isn't it?
Oh, she's gonna die. She's gonna. Why would you even tell her that? You can lie. So she's. You do, but that future will probably be cut short.
This is Sutton Court.
Oh, what?
Half a mile away.
I'm guessing that's far away. Half a mile. Run that. You can run a mile in like 12 minutes. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Left. If you don't like it, get out and walk. You think I'm so useless?
Oh, I know why you want a job with H.C. Clements, lady. Because you think you'll meet a man.
She will, but it's not the right man for her.
Please.
Can you hear that?
She killed herself for that. He ran someone over.
Traffic's stopping.
Great big parallel world.
Hold on, you said parallel worlds are sealed off.
They are. But you had one created around you. Funny thing is, it seems to be happening a lot. Do you?
Oh.
How do you mean?
Well, the library and then this. It's like something's binding us together.
Don't be so daft. I'm nothing special.
Yes, you are. You're brilliant.
The fact that she keeps saying that, I feel like she is, and she knows
Well,
it.
you're brilliant. She said that.
Who did?
That woman. I can't remember.
Well, she never existed now.
She said the darkness is coming, even here.
Who was she?
I don't know.
A blonde girl.
She was blonde.
What was her name?
I don't know.
Donna, what was her name?
Ooh.
Bad wolf.
Oh! Ha!
What does it mean?
I thought she was gonna say Rose Tyler. Oh, there we go. What, season 1 finale vibes or something? Was that season? Yeah, that was season 1 finale vibes. Why is the TARDIS red? Doesn't that mean the end? Yeah, that means the end of something. I remember Bad Wolf meant the end of something. That was a good little nod. I was more excited to see that than Rose, to be honest. And if it seemed like my reaction to seeing Rose again was kind of not as exciting, it's just I accepted that she was gone, and I wasn't looking forward to seeing her again. Of course, like, I wasn't mad to see her again. It's just I accepted her time on the show, and I accepted her time off the show. And to see her again is cool. It's very cool to see her again. But I'm not like super excited to see her again. If it makes sense. Like, I do like her. I know a lot of people were telling me that they didn't like her a lot. I didn't like her with David Tennant that much. But I absolutely loved her with Christopher, whatever his name is. Her and the Ninth Doctor were good together. But then they try to make David and Rose be romantic together, and that just rubbed me the wrong way, kind of. But Bad Wolf, I knew Bad Wolf meant the end of something. And with that red-looking TARDIS. But wow. This episode was good. This episode it was really good. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like one of the, I mean, like, that little, and did he say the Trickster Brigade? And wasn't the Trickster on the Sarah Jane Adventures, and didn't the Trickster make it so that Sarah Jane Adventure never made it so Sarah Jane never existed or something? And then this little Trickster bug thing made it so the Doctor basically didn't exist for a period of time. But yeah, it wasn't much to do about aliens. And I know this whole entire show is about aliens, but honestly, this show is amazing. Let me just say that before I say anything else. This show is really good. I can tell the quality just keeps increasing. Like, each season is better than the last. But for me, I'm not a big fan of aliens. I don't like aliens that much. That's why I don't really like Superman that much, because most Superman, well, I'm not going to say most because I don't know much about Superman, but a lot of Superman lore has to do with aliens because he's an alien. I'm not a fan of aliens. I don't know why. The show I watched called Legends of Tomorrow, the only season that I did not like at all was season 6, and season 6 had to do a lot about aliens. So I'm not a big fan of aliens. This show kind of made me like aliens a lot, but it was kind of cool to see an episode not focused on aliens. I know the Doctor's an alien, but this episode was very much focused on humanity and the humanity side of Earth. And what would happen if the Doctor would have never been there. I did like that episode. And episode 10 was barely about any aliens too. It was about what humans would do, and it was about human paranoia and how human paranoia spreads around. Episode 10 was really good. There was some of my comments who said they didn't really like episode 10, but I liked it. Episode 10 was all about humans, all about what humans do in a certain situation. And let me just say this. I'm saying this in my Doctor Who reaction because my Doctor Who reactions get the most views. Don't come in my comments. I don't know how to explain this because honestly, I don't want to sound bothered by it, and I'm not bothered by it at all. But it's kind of weird. Don't come in my. I'm not. I'm two separate. Might be one person with different accounts, but two separate people on two separate videos said something about how it's unbearable hearing me talk about my opinions and on stuff because I don't know how to articulate or whatever. I don't know how to form a sentence correctly. I'm gonna ask you guys to do two things. Number one, answer me in the. Don't troll me. Answer me in the comments. Do I make sense? Do my opinions and thoughts on things make sense? You don't have to agree with them. I'm just saying, do my sentences make sense? And number two, I know I don't make sense a lot. That's why I've been very careful letting you guys know that. And also, it was nothing to do with my Doctor Who reactions. It was my other shows I watch. Nothing. My Doctor Who audience is amazing. You guys are amazing. But I'm just saying, that's why recently I've been very, very careful saying how I think and in my opinion and my thoughts and my views on this. And I've been saying recently, don't take everything I say literal. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I could be joking, I could be just complaining to complain, to be funny. I could be actually mad. I could be happy. I could be making a poor joke. I just wanted to get that out of the way because it doesn't make sense that two different people said to me that it's unbearable to watch me because I don't know how to form a sentence. Like, I don't know how to talk right now. Like, I'm not talking in sentences right now. I understand I have a problem with talking too fast, and I have a problem with, coming up with things to talk about because sometimes I can't get the words out. But, yeah. I think they were just trolls. I don't know if I know them in real life. I don't know. But it was none of my Doctor Who viewers that I know of. It was all my other. I'm not gonna put out the video because I don't want you guys to know who it is. I don't want to call them out. I don't want to start any drama. I just wanted to get that out of the way. But, and golly, was this episode long? Ha! It was a good episode, but I feel like they could have cut it down a little bit. The thing about me is I don't like long episodes. Someone's gonna complain that I said that now. I don't like long episodes. For two reasons. One of them is I'm reacting to a TV show, and it's hard to edit when they're long. And number two, they don't need to be long. Like, all the episodes in this season were really good. All the episodes except for no, all the episodes in this season were really good. I don't think I have one episode that I didn't really like. Yeah. And there were no more than 50 minutes. The longest one so far was The Fires of Pompeii and Partners in Crime, which was 48 minutes. But this episode was 51 minutes, and I could feel the length of it, but it was entertainment. It was entertainment nonetheless. Like, it was really entertaining nonetheless. Yeah, I just don't know if it makes sense that Rose is back. Like, nothing against Rose, because like I said, I liked her. I just don't know if I need it to make sense. I just can't have her crossing over worlds because she's allowed to. I need it to make sense. And also, I did really like the callbacks and the things to the other shows, but if it doesn't happen in the other shows, it's kind of useless to me. If it does not happen in other shows, it's useless. I don't need that information. It was cool. I just think it would have been cooler if we actually saw that stuff happen in the shows, so that, let's say the finale of Sarah Jane, they went to the hospital and they died. And then the next episode was the finale of Torchwood. Or not even the finale, like episode 10 of Torchwood, and they went to the Sontaran ship, and some of them died. And then the next episode that I'd watch would be this episode, and that would explain everything. And then after this episode, I would finish Torchwood with everything being normal. And then the season 2 premiere of Sarah Jane would be everything normal. And also, that would have been cool. And also, there was somebody in my comments on my Doctor Who reactions that were saying, like, what did he say? What did they say? Oh, yeah, they said they watched my whole discussion and none of it made sense. I'm like, if 3 people tell you that, it kind of gets you worried. Like, one-off comments like that don't bother me. I'm unbothered to stuff. But if 3 separate people are telling you that, it kind of makes you wonder, am I making sense? But that'll be the end of this video. I don't want to drag it on for however long I've been dragging on. I just wanted to rant about all that stuff because Doctor Who gets my most views, so more people would watch this. And not a lot, I don't know, like, not a lot of people watch my discussions. I think I went to my analytics, and I think 5% of people watched the entire video. So to those 5%, I want to say thank you. 5% of people watched the entire video from start to finish. There's like 90% at the beginning, like 70% in the middle, like 40% around the end, and then 5% throughout the whole thing. But yeah, this season has been my favorite, mainly because there wasn't one episode that I didn't like. I hear something. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Honestly, thank you guys so much for watching, like I said. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.